I'm Bobby Harris, and I'm doing an In the Bag today with Uriyah Kelley, PDGA number 98747. He's from Rochester, New Hampshire, and let's see what he throws. How you doing today, Uriyah?
Good.
Good. We're at Pineland today. It's a B-tier PDGA event. How'd you do?
I took first.
You took first place today. Nice job. Great shooting. Let's see how you got there. Let's start with your putters.
These are DX Innova AVRs. I use them for a lot of like in the circle and out of the circle a lot, and they're one of my go-to putters. This is XT Nova. Say if I was 60 feet out, I would just throw this super flat and it would land right under the pin most of the time.
Nice. These are your mid-ranges. What's your favorite mid-range?
Probably my rock. This goes super flat, but sometimes it dives later. I actually almost got an ace with this today.
Wow, that's a nice shot.
This is my Mako 3. I usually throw this for really flat shots. It's one of my go-to mid-ranges. When I'm like 150 feet out, this is a really good disc for it. And it's one of my favorite mid-ranges. This is a Cayman, and this usually is for stable stuff. Like, say if I was 65 feet out and I needed something to dive right at the pin, this would be the disc because it's super stable, it's super grippy, and it's one of my go-tos. And this is one of my favorite discs. It's an Innova Star Rat. Sometimes if I need it to dive at the pin, this would be the disc. It goes super flat, and sometimes if I need a backhand shot with this, this is the disc.
So you backhand that? Do you forehand it as well, right? Do you forehand all your mids?
No, I backhand my rock and my Mako. This is Innova Atlas, and usually I use this for flat shots. Say if I was 150 feet out, this would be the disc because it's one of my go-tos. If you need it to dive at the end, this is the perfect disc.
Now, Uriyah, we all have that in-between zone. You want to throw a mid, but it's a little bit further.
Yes.
Is that what this is for?
Yes. This is an Innova Leopard. This would be good for downhill shots, like to go really straight. Sometimes put Annie on it and it'll come back.
All right, those are your mids.
Yep.
Now we're going to talk about your drivers. Again, you drive both ways. You forehand and backhand.
Yes.
Good. That's good to have.
Yeah. This is my Star Boss. Sometimes if I need straight shots on a straight land, this would be the disc because if I threw it flat, it would just bend a little, then come back right at the basket, and it goes super far. Yeah.
So you have a couple more drivers here. These two are the same disc, but they're not. They're different, right?
Yes.
What makes those different, and what are they?
This is a Sidewinder. So usually if I need stable shots, well, if I flick it, it goes really flat. But if I backhand, it's a little stable. So it would be really good to have a stable shot right at it. If I threw it straight, it would dive. This Sidewinder, a Starlight Sidewinder, if I'm in the woods and I'm having trouble and I have a little gap and the disc is like, I would throw this on a roller and it would roll up right to the pin. And this is my Starlight Wraith. Well, it's not really Starlight because it's really heavy.
How heavy is that one for a Starlight?
This is 145, but it's brand new, so I need to beat it in so it won't be so stable. But if you need a stable shot, this would be the disc. Like, it's pretty stable. If you need a disc to throw flat and bend, and it'll come back right at it, this would be the disc. This is an Innova DX Ape. Okay, if you needed this for a really flat shot and turn it over, this would be the disc. Sometimes it comes back later, but it's a really good disc to have. This is my Mamba. So if I needed a really flat shot, this would be good. But sometimes if I put a little too much pepper on it, it'll flip.
And your last driver, what's that? And what's that do?
Last but not least, this is a Star Innova T-Bird, and it actually is a little stable. I forehand it, and it goes super far for my flick. It's actually one of my best flicking discs.
How far do you throw, Uriyah, on a good day?
On a good day?
Yep, on a good day, wide open.
Probably about 300 feet or 295 usually.
And your average is right around a little bit less than that?
250 probably.
More accurate that way too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Uriyah, thank you very much for going through your bag with us, and I wish you all kinds of success the rest of the season and next season and all the time after that. It was really nice meeting you, and thank you for doing this with me.
Yep.
That concludes our In the Bag with Uriyah Kelley. Enjoy it and cheer this guy on. Thank you.